full control. Wow, nothing. Nothing for etymology here, and going for Mega is suicide. The best he can do is hit a rocket on the exit here. Timing it, timing it, timing it. Fire rocket. Nope, late. Alright, Eric didn't even go that way. So, now he's trapped. Has nothing to do with his name. Eric should be pushing in here, but it's going to let him go. It's going to let him get at least 50 armor. Yep, to 70 now. That's
yeah, but Eric also denied the other yellow armor, and holy crap, etymology's still stuck back there. So Eric, every once in a while, he's just going to be taking a quick detour to like red armor and now mega health. He's early here, which is kind of weird because he got the last grab. He should have timing. Etymology, has he managed to get out of there? Almost, but not cleanly, not totally. He's overlooking rocket launcher spawn, getting out the rocket, but I'm honestly surprised that Eric didn't have an ambush there at oh!
Whoops.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, yeah.
That's
I mean, that could have been a nice pop-up. You could see he was like, oh yeah, I'm going to line up the best mid-air rocket. Unfortunately, he didn't really think about the fact that he was standing still doing it, and Eric just pulled the trigger. And, yeah, 2-0.
Stay on target.
Yeah.
And now a little bit of deja vu here. Eric's got etymology back there once again. Etymology being really careful poking out here. He only has a plasma gun and LG, wanting that rocket launcher so badly. Eric going for red armor means that etymology is going to get this. And actually, now he's in a good position. He lost out on the past few grabs. Getting back here to yellow armor and waiting here. He's going really quiet, but here's the thing. Eric knows you're back there. It doesn't matter how quiet you go. He's not a guard from Thief. He's not eventually just going to go, oh, well, must have just been hearing things. Eric will know you're back there as long as he is.
So, you know, the fact that it's still pretty close, I think is hats off to etymology, just being kind of careful here. But kind of risky because, I mean, he has both weapons. He can take this LG fight, but like when he loses it like this, like he doesn't have anywhere to go. Like that's the problem. Eric is down to 46 health though. Nice. 44 plus red plus now a 50, 94 and sitting pretty. Etymology on the other hand, what can he get? There's just 50 armor. But look, he's a little indecisive, trying to figure out how do I dodge my opponent and not get shot in the head. Hi, gang.
Again.
Yeah. So this is. I was like, let me go to the most obvious place on the map. I'm so sneaky. I'm so not so sneaky. I was sneaky upon. Whoops. So yes. I think etymology is going to need a whole new vocabulary in order to pull down Eric at this point.
I mean, it's definitely finds the origin of some definitions here, including pain and holy crap, where did he come from? But Eric, yeah, I'm liking the play so far from him. I mean, really, he's getting a free ride here almost, just because etymology's being very slow moving from point A to point B, not really showing up on items, not doing damage on items, and Eric, as you can see, is just getting like free reign, no spammage, nothing coming out. Etymology is just going for the hiding points.
Yeah, I mean it's still close enough. I mean he's got 5 minutes to work with. Oops, but
they can't see me. I can't see them.
At this point, Eric is just like a couple steps ahead. I mean, look at this. He's cornering him and not letting him get past while he picks up this mega. And normally a player, you know, in this position would be like, I'm gonna get shotgun and blast you because you're just standing there on mega. But Eric is just, like I said, one step ahead, forcing etymology to make choices he didn't want to make. And I think if we don't see a frag out of etymology in the next maybe 3 minutes, well, not more like, sorry, I was going to say more like 30 seconds. I don't know why I said 3 minutes. Anyway, I was thinking minute or 30 seconds. It came out as 3 minutes, whatever. But yeah, since we haven't seen that, I think that we're at, you know, stuck mode for etymology here. He's run out of words. He can't can't really string anything together. There's no historical context. No language of death.
We
here.
get it.
Oh,
we get
especially when Eric gets the pop rocket. Ouch.
Oh, nice pair of rockets,
There you
though.
go.
Now Etymology's got a bit of damage done, and this means that he should be able to challenge for this Mega. But if he just all of a sudden just stutters on his movement and just decides not to go, I mean... Alright, we need to set Etymology up with like a weekend full of movies. We gotta start with Rambo, go for some Terminator, I don't know, get some Rocky in there, do everything you can. I mean, get this guy to get his balls to drop.
So yeah, I think after that amazing toppling of Borgasm on unfamiliar ground, I think we're seeing that Eric has come out swinging, and we'll be able to put Etymology in his place. Leave him speechless, if you will. I'm just having too much fun with the name. It's pretty bad. Does everyone know what Etymology is? I think a lot of people probably don't even know.
Yes,
what it is.
yes.
I don't know. Let me check IRC.
Well, you
It's
know
not to be
everyone's
confused
gonna
with
wiki it,
entomology,
and then
by
they
the
say
way.
they do. No. Entomology is the study of living trees.
Just say what it means by now. Fine. It's basically the study of, it's like the historical study of words and how their meaning changes over time through culture, cultural norms and kind of redefining words. Basically the history of words. It's kind of an interesting thing.
Very. I mean, I will say that Etymology's playstyle has meant that it's been a 4-frag game, but it's been a 4-frag game for a long-ass time, and Etymology really hasn't been putting much of a dent in Eric's stack here. I mean, Eric still is getting, like, a free day pass on the map. I mean, he's checking out all the rides. He's got, like, a little bracelet thing on, and he can ride that red armor and that mega health as often as he wants, free of charge.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we just haven't really seen much from Eddie here to really topple Eric at all. So I think we might not really see much of a change in score. Now, that being said, though, Etymology has done a good job of not dying. I mean, I think that's something that's really worth pointing out. Even in his last game, he really didn't give up too many silly frags. So he's a very careful player that likes to disappear a lot. And you can see here, he didn't really force the issue in the center. But the problem is, though, as Jahar was saying, there's this Lacko ball drop syndrome that sometimes you really just have to pull the trigger. You have to basically say, okay, I've managed to get 150 armor. I need to push the center. Otherwise, I'm never going to get into the positives. Basically, you have to force your opponent from being able to get that 200-200 that makes them unstoppable. So 1 minute left to go. Free mega again.
Dating advice from Greece. But yeah, 1 minute, Eric, again, he's been running around with 200-200 for the past forever. And, he's not really looking for frags. He's like, okay, as long as I have the stack, and Etymology doesn't. He hasn't even really seen Etymology all this much. Actually, I think this is the most skin we've seen from him in quite some time. And now the aim has really taken Etymology down many, many notches. And coming back up here, oh, wow. There's a little bit of hero status right there by doing that RJ, but unfortunately, it ultimately meant Eric pulling off another frag. So 20 seconds, Etymology finally just getting the ambush frag on it, but where's the follow-up for the attack on Mega actually coming through? Oh, really?
Really. 6-0. And that will finish us off unless Eric can get one more. There it is, 7-0 in the final second. Well played there. A lot of spam coming out, a lot of rockets. Eric 19%, 7 frags up. Etymology is unable to get on the board, but does end with a 21% accuracy. Best weapon, unfortunately, the machine gun, because he did a lot of spining and not a lot of shooting. So there you go. It's going to be
the first rule of not being seen.
Wow, really?
Don't stand up.
Is Unisane here? Unisane was one of the very first people that we broadcast in the like our beta stages. Like we weren't even like we were just like very